कुछ डाउट है तो बोलो, मैं कर दूँगा।
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A very good afternoon to one and all. Honorable Registrar, Maulana Azad National Urdu University, Professor S.K. Ishtiaq Ahmed Sir, Chief Guest, former Vice Chancellor, Pataliputra University, Patna, Acting Vice Chancellor, Nalanda Open University, Professor G.C.R. Jaiswal Sir, Guest of Honor, CSO and Founder, Urban Kisan, Dr. P. Sai Ram Reddy Sir, Guest of Honor, Professor, Faculty of Economics, Pandit Ravi Shankar University, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, Professor Rohini Prasad, Dean School of Commerce and Business Management and Director, Center for Distance and Online Education and Conference Chair, Professor M. Razaullah Khan Sir, Head, Department of Management and Commerce and Conference Director, Professor Muhammad Abdul Azim Sir, Associate Professor and Convener of the Conference, Dr. Sheikh Kamruddin Sir, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, respected faculty members, research scholars, students, and my dear participants. I am Dr. Reshma Nikat, Assistant Professor in Department of Management and Commerce, welcomes you to the valedictory session of the two-day National Conference on Paradigm Shift in Business Ecosystem, Innovations, AI, Tariffs and SDGs for Prosperous India. कारोबारी माहौलियाती निज़ाम हिंदुस्तानी तरक्की के तनाजुर में इख्तिराअत, मस्नूई ज़हानत, महसूल, पायदार तरक्की अहदाफ। इस इख्तितामी तक़ारीब में मैं आप सबका खैर मक़दम करती हूँ। Indeed, it is a moment of immense pride and privilege to stand before this august gathering as we move to the validity session, as we live in an era defined by artificial intelligence, digital disruption, evolving global trade policies, sustainability imperatives, and economic realignments. Innovations are reshaping industries, tariff structures are influencing global trade flows, AI is redefining productivity and decision-making, and the Sustainable Development Goals reminds us that growth must be inclusive and responsible. Going through this platform, let me introduce you to the Manu Tarana, please.
Okay.
ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का, ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। आओ सफ़र यहाँ से करे आसमान का, बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। इल्मो कमाल फजलो शेयारो शूर तक फैली है दिल नवाज महक दूर दूर तक। मिलता यहाँ निसाब है सारे जहान का। ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। हर नक्शो रंगो बू से करो अपनी गुफ्तगू। आजाद दरसगाह की है ये भी जुस्तजू। सब फासला मिटाते चलो दरमियान का। ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। ग़र्बो जुनूब से हो के शर्क़ो वो शुमाल से आगे बढ़ो ख़याल मिला दो ख़याल से। चर्चा हो कायनात में हिंदुस्तान का। ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। फसले सदा बहार से बस्ती बसी रहे। मिलकर दुआ करो कि ये खेती हरी रहे। साया रहे सरों पे किसी साहिबान का। आओ सफर यहाँ से करे आसमान का। ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का। ये बाबे शहरे इल्म है उर्दू ज़बान का।
Yes, indeed. This is a university, and the song is being composed by our Vice Chancellor, Professor Syed Ainul Hasan Sahab. Okay, मुझे आइडिया नहीं है सर। जी जी जी।
गाय से कौन है बल्कि
अच्छा ओके जी ओके सर थैंक you for updating me sir. Today is not merely a completion of an academic event, it is a confluence of ideas, intellect, innovation and inspiration, reflecting our shared commitment to scholarship, research and nation building. I acknowledge with great admiration Professor Muhammad Abdul Azim sir, Head, Department of Management and Commerce and Conference Director, has done his PhD in Business Management from Osmania University an eminent scholar in marketing management with over 2 decades of teaching and research experience. With numerous research publications and authored books, Sir has management education for academic community. He holds various administrative positions such as Proctor of Mano, Member Mano Court, Member Executive Council, Member Finance Committee, Member Academic Council as well. I would like to welcome and invite Professor Muhammad Abdul Azim sir to present the welcome address.
Respected President of Valedictory Function, Registrar Professor S.K. Ishtiaq Ahmed Sahab, distinguished Chief Guest on the occasion, Professor G.C.R. Jaiswal Sahab, Guest of Honor, Professor Rohini Prasad Sahab, today's keynote speaker, Dr. Sai Ram Reddy Sahab, Dean, School of Commerce and Business Management, Razaullah Khan Sahab, Professor Razaullah Khan Sahab, convener of the conference, Khamruddin Sahab, fellow academician, delegates, participants, research scholars, dear students, and all the people who are present here, good afternoon, namaskar, adab. It's a privilege for the Department of Management and Commerce in collaboration with Center for Distance and Online Education to welcome you all for this valedictory session of this two-day national seminar on a very eminent topic which has been discussed for the past 2 days, that is paradigm shift in business ecosystem, innovation, AI, tariff, SDGs for Prosperous India. On this occasion, I would like to have a formal welcome to our guests available here. With the sapling, I request Professor Razaullah Sahab to present a sapling to our President of the function, Registrar Sahab Ishtiaq Ahmed Sahab. I request Razaullah Sahab to present a sapling to our chief guest, Jaiswal Sahab. I once again request Razaullah Sahab to present sapling to our guest of honor, Professor Rohini Prasad Sahab. We are fortunate to have such eminent persons among us. Now I request our convener to present a sapling to Dr. Sai Ram Reddy Sahab. Thank you. We all have been witnessing for the past 2 days, a lot of deliberations have been done on the topic, basically the 4 pillars which were seen here in business ecosystem, that is innovation, artificial intelligence, tariff, and sustainable development goals. After listening to all these marathon sessions, I'll complete my welcome address with only 3 things to summarize these things, 3 famous quotes given by eminent scholars long back, which I feel today they are very eminent. One is a quote given by Jalaluddin Rumi, a great philosopher. He said, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." So you need to change yourself. Management guru Peter Drucker said, change is inevitable. If you want to be success, then you have to change yourself. Again, it is pertinent to this one. Now Shiv Khera, another guru, he said, you all know winners don't do things different, they do things differently. As we all know, we have been witnessing from our forefathers the same thing, whatever they are eating, we are also eating the same thing, but the way of eating and the way of presenting, the way of the things coming to us have changed, and we have adopted it also. So on this occasion, once again, I welcome you all on this valedictory session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was mesmerizing. I further recognize Dr. Sheikh Hamruddin, Associate Professor and Convener of this conference. His dedication and organizational commitment have been central to conceptualizing and coordinating this national conference. Bringing together scholars, policymakers, industry experts, researchers is not a small task. We sincerely appreciate Sir for his efforts. I call upon Sir to present the seminar report.
Thank you very much, sir. And welcome to the Department of Management and Commerce, to all the delegates and participants and the guests, those who brought the what I say that is the glittering to this department by your presence. And we started this seminar conference, national conference yesterday with a theme, the paradigm shift, business paradigm shift in business ecosystems, innovations, AI, tariffs, and sustainable development goals, which are for prosperous India, that is, which is indicated for 2047. Really, to our surprise, and we received a huge helm of response from the galaxy of academicians, industry people, and researchers from various parts of the country, and they submitted their abstracts and full papers for the sake of the conference. And for this conference was commenced yesterday, that is 16th February 2026 at 10:30 with inaugural session. That inaugural session was chaired by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and who gave the presidential address and the remarks, and his beautiful citations and shahiri and quotations, and his personality glorified the entire environment of the inaugural session. And really is a patronization that makes this conference so successful. The chief guest of the inauguration session was Professor and Dr. S.K. Sharma, who worked for defense as a strategist, and he is also an academician, and he is also the advisor of the Electronics Government of Telangana. At present, he is serving as the director. And it is followed by an academician, that is Professor Vijay Bhaskar Marisetti, and who is from Indian Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam, and he gave the keynote address at the inaugural session, and he brought the Amazon to the various organizations' experiences and the various paradigm shifts that are taking place across the global organizations. And it is followed by the various sessions till yesterday to today. Really we received 170 papers across the country, and from almost all 20 states represented their papers. And apart from that, and 18 to 25 universities represented their abstracts to here. And there are 6 central universities and state universities and the deemed universities and private universities from Kodaikanal to and Kashmir. And the papers we received, and with overwhelming response, as well as a trust in the Department of Management and Maulana Azad National University, with an intention that they would conduct a beautiful and a qualitative conference. That happened. That kind of the things happened by the great participation of you people. And really, sir, it is not in the namesake of the national conference. Really, it represented the national conference. Out of 160, and almost all 80 80 participants, 80 authors or 80 participants, they physically attended the conference, and almost 50 people, and they presented through online. Totally, out of 160, 130 people and presented their papers both online and offline mode. Here, there are the sessions, the 7 sessions were planned, and the session 1 started at 10:30, 11 at afternoon 2 o'clock, and that session was chaired by the Professor Badiuddin sir, and a keynote speech was given by Vigneshwar, and who is the senior vice president of what we say that HCL Technology Limited. And here the composition we made for the 7 sessions, one is academician, the another person from industry, and because since it is the Department of Management and Commerce, and we are having the theme of the paradigm shift in business, we being the theoreticians, we should have to exchange the ideas between the industry and as well as the academicians. This platform has really fulfilled that purpose of the presence of both kinds of the people. And it is followed by the second session, and Professor Sanim Fatima chaired the session, and Rishikesh Mahile, and he is the senior director of Microsoft, and he delivered the keynote address. And that third session, that same day, N.I. Mullah Sahab chaired the another session, and the keynote speaker was given by Professor Kotishwar, and he is from the CMR University. And the day 2, it is the second day, and that is today. Today's first session was commenced by today Professor B.M. Rao, Professor B. Madhusudan Rao, who is from the Vignan University, and he is the chair of the session. And here another young entrepreneur, that is Viplav, and who is a startup entrepreneur, and who did his post-graduation from Indian Institute of Management and Indore. And he is the strategic advisor for entity data of the government of Telangana, and he shared his views and he pointed his keynote address. And the next session, that is the 5th session, was followed by, this is the another session, Dr. Sripati, and who is from Symbiosis, chaired the session, and another co-chair is Dr. Rashid Faruqi of my colleague, and a keynote address was given by Professor Nazia Sultana from Usmania University. There are other 2 online sessions were organized. One session chaired over by our Dr. Reshma Nikhat Madam, and another session was taken care by Sadat Sharif, Professor Sadat Sharif, and Alvi, who is my colleague. And along with our 7 sessions have been reported by my colleagues from this department, sir. And this is Humaira Madam, Dr. Humaira Fatima, Dr. Yasmin Sultana, Dr. Khatib, Dr. Athar, Dr. Muzammil Khadri, or Hamid Khadri, and Nisar, and these people have became the rapporteurs and successfully coordinated the sessions, and the success goes to these people of the successful conduction of the session. And today afternoon, and before you joining into the valedictory session, there is a panel discussion, and on the same theme. In this panel, there are the 6 panelists. The 3 are from industry, and the 2 are from academicians. And this is the Professor Rajaullah Khan, Dean Sahab, and Professor Ajim Sir, Head of Department, and Professor Sairam Reddy and Dr. Sairam Reddy, and who is the co-founder and CSO of Urban Kisan, and Praveen Kumar, who is the Microsoft director earlier. Now he is working as a leader of the Broadcom, and Mr. Vinay Kumar, who is the startup, who is connected with MSME. They participated in this today's panel discussion, and they exchanged the ideas, and all the participants from the different places, they actively involved in this discussion. Nisar Hussain, and who is my colleague, designed and moderated this program. And thanking you very much, sir. This is a brief report of.
As a chief guest, today's valedictory session of this program, very short notice at around 12. So I was telling it is a very short notice for me to grace this occasion as a chief guest of this program concern. But no matter, as a teacher, is the main profession of the teacher how to lecture, how to teach the student. This is my main profession. As we know, as you remember the 80s era, the name of the management education, so many courses conducted by the initial stage by the university concerned in Department of Commerce and Management Studies at the same platform. But nowadays, after 80 onward, we have realized that due to the paradigm shift in the management business education and need of the corporate world, need of the industrial sector, that these so many programs, the nomenclature of the program that is shifted, change from the earlier it was known as the Master of Management Studies. At graduate level, it was known as a Bachelor of Management Studies. But nowadays, the name nomenclature of the change from MMS to MBA in different specialized area according to the need of the hour for the industrial sector. Like you can say MBA HR, MBA Marketing, MBA Finance, MBA International Business. And nowadays, these education shifted from the university system to the IM culture. So many Indian Institute of Management in India, they have started so many programs, but in presently now, that is the need of the hour for the technology sector, industrial sector, to the introduction of the artificial intelligence. How to apply these systems in the digital era for the growth of the business sector, industrial sector, and how to motivate for the rapid growth of the industrial sector. These are the innovative systems, especially in the area of the management education. So that you can say that nowadays, our management education system in different specialized area, even in suppose in Faculty of Commerce you are running MCOM program, that is also converted into so many nomenclatures like Master of Finance and Control, Master of International Business, Master of Human Resource Management. So these are the development which has been taken place in the area of the business educations due to the some drastic changes as per the need of the industrial sector and corporate world. And after the revelation of the Indian economy, you see, in the 1991, our GDP has also increased so many times. At that time, our GDP was just 1.5%. So that so many reforms which has been taken place in the banking sector, in the financial sector, in the industrial sector, in the trade policy, and so on. But nowadays, a large number of changes has been taken place in the business sectors for the paradigm shift of the Indian economy for a sustainable development goals for the prosperous India. So I would like to conclude in 2 days discussion of the conference concerns. So many discussions have been already discussed by the participant coming from the different areas of the country, and I think that discussion will be very much fruitful for the corporators, for the policymaker, for the industrial, for the leaders, and academician also. So in this way, now I'd like to thankful very much to the director, to the convener, to the especially organizers, and also congratulate to the main focus of our delegates, those who have presented their paper in the seminar, that will very much fruitful for the suggestions for the Indian economic system as a whole. Because after the introduction of the new education policy, as you realize that there is a transitional universities for the holistic development, means overall development which has been taken place. And our education system is also shifted from 10+2 to 5+3+3+. So this is the system of the graduate level, undergraduate level, PG levels, even research. So that is already changed in the massive changes which have been taken place in the national education system in present scenario. And you see, most of the university have already, I think, implemented the NAP. Even for the management education, for the IM, for the IITs, there is a new MERU, multidisciplinary educational university, that will be also introduced. This is already suggestions given by the NAP 2020. Similarly, for the promotion of the research in interdisciplinary, especially a research foundation, NRF for National Research Foundation, that is also introduced. Even the vision of our national schools policy, that is already given, not only to teach only book to the subject concerned, but you must prepare a special cadre of professional, a special cadre of the student, those who have fulfilled with the character building, as well as the spirit of the, you can say, spiritual in our behavior. So these are the things has been already, so many suggestions have been given in NAP for the growth of our education system and for the prosperous India. So thank you very much to all the delegates especially, and especially I am very much thankful to the Dean, Director of the Department, as well as the coordinator of the program and Registrar of the University. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing knowledge on this platform, accepting the invitation at the last moment, and making it memorable for all of us. It's a great privilege to welcome guest of honor, Dr. Sri Ram Reddy Palichella. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Professor, guest of honor, Dr. Rohini Prasad. Sir is a distinguished academician and professor of economics at Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla University at Raipur, Chhattisgarh. He has held several high-ranking administrative positions, including Vice Chancellor of Sant Gahira Guru Vishwavidyalaya. His academic and professional profile. Current role, he is professor and head of the School of Studies in Economics at Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla University, Raipur. Administrative experience, former Dean of Student Welfare at PRSU and Dean of Faculty of Social Science. External appointments, he is member of Executive Council at Hyderabad, term until March 2028. His research experience is 32 years and 26 years of 32 teaching and 26 research experience, especially in rural development, tribal development, and environmental economics. He has authored over 100 research papers, sir. The list is endless. I really feel privileged to welcome you, and please share your experiences with all of us.
आदरणीय मंच, आदरणीय जायसवाल जी, आज के कार्यक्रम के हमारे मुख्य अतिथि जो 3 बार कुलपति रहे और इस मंच को सुशोभित कर रहे हैं, विश्वविद्यालय के कुलसचिव आदरणीय इश्तियाक अहमद जी, प्रोफेसर राजुल्लाह खान साहब, डीन स्कूल ऑफ कॉमर्स एंड मैनेजमेंट, प्रोफेसर अजीम जी, प्रोफेसर कमरुद्दीन जी और रिमेनिंग जो मंचस्थ हैं और सामने जो बैठे हुए सभी मेरे भाई बहन, आप सभी को प्रणाम, आप सभी का अभिवादन। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के बारे में 2 दिनों में आपने बहुत सारी चर्चाएं सुनी है और मंथन भी हुआ है। मेरे पूर्व के वक्ताओं ने बहुत सारी बातें सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट पैराडिग्मा के बारे में की, कुछ मेरे लिए छोड़ा नहीं है, लेकिन औपचारिकताओं का निर्वहन करते हुए थोड़ी बात रखूंगा। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट आज का ज्वलंत विषय है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट। क्यों? इसकी जो संकल्पना है आप सभी जानते हैं, बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। 1987 में ब्रुकलैंड रिपोर्ट के आधार पर हुई, लेकिन बात बनी नहीं। धीरे धीरे 1972 में जब स्टॉक होम में सम्मेलन हुआ, तब इसको मान्यता मिली और वसुधैव कुटुंबकम को लेकर पृथ्वी पर चर्चा 1992 पर हुई और उस समय उसको ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस दिया गया। और 2015 में, उस समय बात नहीं बनी, लेकिन 2015 में जब SDG की बात आई, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल, जो आप जानते हैं सभी 17 गोल इसके हैं, उन सभी पर चर्चा हुई और कहा गया कि जब तक इसका इम्प्लीमेंट समाज में, सभी राष्ट्रों में, वो चाहे विकसित देश हो, चाहे विकसित देश हो, चाहे थर्ड कंट्री के देश हो, नहीं होगा, तब तक यह समाज का जो पर्यावरण का जो डिग्रेडेशन है वो चलता रहेगा। और इसीलिए इसमें आप सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के गोल में जो आप देखते हैं वो सभी बातें, आप पूरी दुनिया में देखें कि मनुष्य एक ऐसा प्राणी है जो सभी चीज़ों से जुड़ा हुआ है, क्योंकि उसके पास ज्ञान है, मन है, सोच सकता है, कर सकता है, कुछ ना होते हुए भी वो उसके चिंतन मनन की शक्ति इतनी ज़्यादा है कि वो आमूलचूल परिवर्तन कर सकता है। स्वामी विवेकानंद ने भी ये बात कही थी कि मनुष्य को जब ये ज्ञान हो जाए कि मैं क्यों जीवन में आया हूँ, मेरा जन्म क्यों हुआ है, मैं किस लिए आया हूँ, तब उसका जीवन पूर्ण होगा। तो मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट पर अभी हम सभी को चिंतन करने की ज़रूरत है और यह बात मन में, भावना में हम सभी के है, सभी के होना भी चाहिए, क्योंकि मनुष्य को जीव जगत तथा प्रकृति के प्रति उत्तरदायी माना गया है। कौन होगा? अगर पेड़ कट रहे हैं, अगर नदी सूख रही है, आप देखें बचपन में जिस नदी में आप नहाते रहे होंगे वो सूख गई है। यहीं जहाँ कहीं तालाब या नदी बहती रही होगी वहाँ अट्टालिकाएँ 40-40, 30-30 मंजिला बिल्डिंग बन रही है। कौन दोषी है? इसलिए कहा गया कि सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के बैकग्राउंड में आप जब जाएंगे, भावी पीढ़ी, सतत विकास, टिकाऊ विकास, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, धारित विकास कैसे होगा? विकास सब चाहते हैं। एडम स्मिथ ने कहा कि विकास करिए, विकास करिए, और कैसा विकास? प्रकृति के का दोहन करिए, जितना कर सकते हैं प्रकृति का दोहन करिए। कब का इकोनॉमिक्स है? इकोनॉमिक्स कब का उन्होंने कहा, अर्थशास्त्र कहा, लेकिन अब कहा जा रहा है सस्टेन डेवलप करिए, विकास तो करिए, लेकिन ऐसा विकास करिए कि वह विकास भावी पीढ़ी के लिए भी काम आए। आप अपने लिए नहीं, आप कल्पना करिए कि तीन पीढ़ी के बाद आप जब सोचेंगे कि आप बताएंगे अपने बच्चों को या आने वाली पीढ़ी के बाद कि क्या कैसा था। मैं जिस तालाब में नहाता था गांव में, ख़त्म हो गया। जिस नदी में मैं नहाता था, ख़त्म हो गई। जिस रायपुर शहर में पढ़ कर के मैं शाम को बैठता था, वह तालाब गायब हो गया, बड़े बड़े मॉल बन गए। कौन जवाबदार है इसके लिए? तो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के लिए अगर नेचर के प्रति सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के लिए में अगर हम नेचर के प्रति कोई उत्तरदायी है तो मनुष्य है, और इसके लिए कौन करेगा? विविध आयाम, विभिन्न ऑब्जेक्टिव दिए गए हैं आपके सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट में। 17 गोल, एक एक गोल को ले लें तो एक एक दिन क्लास हो सकती है मेरी। इन्वायरमेंटल इकोनॉमिक्स का विद्यार्थी हूँ मैं, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट मेरा विषय रहा है। इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कि हमको हमारी जवाबदारी है। माफ़ करिएगा, मैं नेक में कई शहरों में गया, चेन्नई में गया, तो मुझे जिस होटल में 5 स्टार होटल में रुकाया गया तो बाथरूम में जैसे खोला तो सामने लिखा हुआ था यू विल गेट 5 बकेट वाटर, आपको 5 बाल्टी पानी मिलेगा, आपको जो करना है करिए। बॉम्बे समुद्र के किनारे है, प्यासा है। चेन्नई समुद्र के किनारे प्यासा है। वर्ल्ड बैंक की रिपोर्ट 2021 की पढ़िए, वाटर रिपोर्ट, आप सब जाके देखिए क्या लिखता है। संसार में विश्व बैंक कह रहा है कि 15% पानी पीने लायक बचा हुआ है। बाकी क्या हुआ? इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन पी गया, अर्बनाइजेशन पी गया, और जो बचा हुआ है, बॉम्बे में आप जाइए, जिस बाथरूम में आप नहाते हैं उस बाथरूम का पानी इकट्ठा हो करके पूरे शहर का फिर ज़मीन के अंदर बहुत बड़े बड़े कल कारखाने हैं, रिसफलिंग होता है, वही पीने के लिए जाता है, वही यूज करने के लिए जाता है। दिस इज द कंडीशन ऑफ द वाटर। गल्फ कंट्री को देखिए, प्यासा है, ओमान जाइए, कहीं पास में जाइए, सब कुछ खत्म। कौन किया? प्रोडक्शन एंड कंजम्पशन। हु प्रोड्यूस? ह्यूमन प्रोड्यूस। हु कंज्यूम? आपने, हमने उपभोग किया। तो इसके बैकग्राउंड में इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ये जो भावना समाहित है मनुष्य की, जीव जंतुओं के प्रति आपकी जवाबदारी है, मेरी जवाबदारी है, और प्रकृति के प्रति भी आपकी जवाबदारी है, मेरी जवाबदारी है। इसके लिए कौन दोषी होगा, कौन कैसे होगा, ये हमें सोचने की ज़रूरत है। और इसलिए मैंने पानी का छोटा सा उदाहरण दिया। आप वर्ल्ड बैंक की रिपोर्ट को पढ़कर देखेंगे और पाएंगे। वो सामने देखिए, राजस्थान जो पानी को तरसता था वहाँ बाढ़ हो रही है। क्लाइमेट चेंज, उदाहरण छोटा सा, समय कम है इसलिए बात अपनी कम रखूँगा। उदाहरण छोटा सा, जिस जगह पानी नहीं था बूंद और वहाँ बाढ़ आ रही है, जिस जगह पानी था वहाँ सूखा हो रहा है। दिस इज क्लाइमेट चेंज। ग्रीन इकोनॉमी की बात करता है, ग्रीन एनर्जी की बात करता है, ग्रीन ग्रोथ की बात करता है, ग्रीन बजट की बात करता है, ग्रीनरी की बात करता है, ग्रीन ऑडिट की बात होती है। क्यों? ड्यू टू सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। तो इस तरह की बात कहें, और ये कब होगा? हम सब बात करते हैं, लेकिन क्या हम अपने में इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं? क्या हम बदलेंगे, जग बदलेगा। अगर मैं अपने में परिवर्तन कर लूँ कि मैं अगर सब्जी लेकर आऊँगा, पॉलीथीन को अपने घर के डस्टबिन में डालूंगा, पड़ोस के घर में नहीं फेंकूंगा, यहीं से परिवर्तन होगा, यहीं से डिसिप्लिन होगा। तो ऐसे कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रहे हैं, होते रहेंगे, लेकिन अगर हम परिवर्तित अपने में नहीं किए तो हमारा छात्र हमको देख रहा है। ये मत सोचिए कि आपको देखता नहीं है, कोई नहीं देख रहा विश्वविद्यालय में नहीं, आपको समाज देख रहा है, आपको नेचर देख रहा है, आपका कर्म देख रहा है, आपका अनुशासन सबक सिखा रहा है। आप अपने को सुधार करेंगे तो मुझे लगता है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की पहली स्टेप हमारी शुरू हो जाएगी। और इसके लिए कब क्या होगा, कैसे होगा? जब हम इसके बारे में सोचेंगे, जब हमें थोड़ा सा भी सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के बारे में सोचने का ज्ञान होगा। बृहद अरण्य उपनिषद है, बहुत सारे उपनिषदों में एक उपनिषद है, उसमें 3 वाक्य लिखता है, असतो माँ सद्गमय, असत्य सत्य की ओर चलो, तमसो माँ ज्योतिर्गमय, अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर चलो, और मृत्युर्मार्ग में मृत्यु से अमृत की ओर चलो। हाउ टू पॉसिबल? ये कैसे संभव होगा? ये तीनों बातें हमारे आपके लिए हैं। जब हम हमारे लिए पानी नहीं होगा, हमारे लिए सब कुछ नेचुरल चीज़ें खत्म हो जाएंगी, तो विकास की संकल्पना कैसे होगी? अभी आप अपने साथ बोतल में पानी लेके जा रहे हैं, आने वाला समय दूर नहीं है, 2050 तक आप अपने साथ ऑक्सीजन का सिलेंडर भी लेकर जाएंगे। चिंता की बात नहीं है। इसलिए ज़रूरत है आगाह करने की, इस मन से आगाह करने की ज़रूरत है कि गलत है। तो आप 20 साल पहले बोतल लेते थे क्या? नहीं। क्यों? इन्वायरमेंट, नेचर के साथ खिलवाड़। एडम स्मिथ क्यों कहता है खूब खाओ, खूब लूटो प्रकृति को? अब उल्टा है, क्योंकि पॉपुलेशन कम था, विकास की संकल्पना कम थी। अब हमारा इकोनॉमिक्स बदल गया है। इकोनॉमिक्स का छात्र हूँ, आई एम ग्रैंडफादर ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट। क्यों? मैं इकोनॉमिक्स हूँ, बाद में मेरा कॉमर्स पैदा हुआ, बाद में आप पैदा हुए, और इसीलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ, और ग्रैंडफादर की बात को मानना भी बहुत जरूरी है। मुझे बताने में संकोच नहीं है कि हम बदलेंगे, जग बदलेगा। इसलिए ज्ञान की खोज, अस्तो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योति, ये हम इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तब होगा। और ये हमारा जो मन है, हम चले गए और भूल गए, आप भी सुन लिया और भूल गए, लेकिन धीरे धीरे अपने बच्चों के प्रति आप तो जी लिए। विकसित भारत की संकल्पना क्या है 2047? आपके लिए नहीं है, ये आने वाली जो पीढ़ी बच्चों बैठी हुई है इसके लिए है। ये 25 साल के हो रहे हैं और 22 साल बचा हुआ है, इनके जब बच्चे होंगे उसके लिए विकसित भारत की संकल्पना है, आगे आने वाली पीढ़ी की है। इसलिए बच्चों, आपको सोचना होगा, ये मन को नियंत्रित करना होगा। मन बहुत चंचल है, मन को अगर आपने नियंत्रण कर लिया तो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट भी संभव होगा। कैसे? कृष्ण कहते हैं कि मन बहुत चंचल है। वो कैसे? कृष्ण कहते हैं अर्जुन को कि मन इसलिए चंचल है कि अगर कहीं मन लोभ की गया तो व्यक्ति लोभी हो जाता है, जीभ करने लगती है, और अगर मन यह काम की ओर गया तो व्यक्ति कामी हो जाता है। मन की बात है। और तीसरा कहते हैं, अगर करुणा में हो गया मन तो आप संत हो गए या कोई बहुत बड़े साधु हो गए। और इसलिए काम मोह जो मद है, ये तीनों को हमें कंट्रोल करना है, और तब जा कर के हम कुछ कर पाने की स्थिति में होंगे। आप देखें, अभी एक बहुत बड़ा संगठन पंच परिवर्तन की बात करता है, परिवार की बात करता है, पर्यावरण की बात करता है, वह स्वदेशी की बात करता है, अलग अलग बात, और अपना दायित्व की बात करता है, समाज का दायित्व, व्यक्ति का दायित्व, चरित्र निर्माण की दायित्व। जब आगे आने वाली पीढ़ी के लिए हम कुछ छोड़ेंगे ही नहीं तो हमारा दायित्व कौन याद रखेगा? यह हमारी जवाबदारी है। आप देखें कि जब मैं अपने बच्चों को बताता हूँ कि मैं बचपन में इस तरह करता था तो उनको विश्वास नहीं होता, क्योंकि वह ये जो टेक्नोलॉजी की बात, परिवर्तन की बात कर रहे हैं, पहले फ़ोन था, मोबाइल हो गया, पहले टाइपिंग थी, अब कंप्यूटर हो गया। परिवर्तन तो प्रकृति का नियम होगा, आपकी आवश्यकताओं के अनुसार होगा। पहले हम आखेटा युग में थे, कृषि युग में चिंपाती है, लेकिन अब बहुत सुंदर हो गए। क्यों? हमारी ज़रूरत थी। धीरे धीरे ऐसी ज़रूरतें बढ़ेंगी, लेकिन याद रखें, जिस अनुपात से हमारी ज़रूरतें बढ़ती हैं उस अनुपात से नेचर नहीं बढ़ता, उस अनुपात से पानी का कंजम्पशन हमारा ज़्यादा हो रहा है, प्रकृति हमारा साथ नहीं दे रही है। इसलिए सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की संकल्पना आई, और इसकी जवाबदारी बार बार आगाह करने के लिए कह रहा है। आप देखें, अभी सम्मेलन दिल्ली में भी हुआ था, आप देखें कि सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल में भी आप देखें, वहाँ भी ये बातचीत की गई है। और इसलिए कहते हैं कि इसे हमें अगर करना है अभी से मार्ग को चुनना होगा, पथ को चुनना होगा, क्योंकि पथ का अंतिम लक्ष्य नहीं है सिंहासन चढ़ते जाना, सब समाज को लिए साथ में आगे बढ़ते जाना। इट इज़ ड्यूटी ऑफ दी आवर, हमारा कर्तव्य है, और यह संकल्प से ही संभव है। गौतम बुद्ध किसी शिष्य से पूछते हैं कि सबसे बड़ा चीज़ दुनिया में क्या है, तो उसने कहा, शिष्य ने कहा, लोहा। लोहा क्यों? लोहा कठोर होता है। तो गौतम बुद्ध ने कहा, नहीं, लोहा को तो अग्नि जला सकती है, लोहा कैसे होगा? अग्नि होगी। शिष्य ने कहा, अग्नि। फिर गौतम बुद्ध ने कहा कि अग्नि को तो पानी बुझा सकता है, तो पानी बड़ा होगा, पानी। फिर पानी को हवा उड़ा सकती है, तो हवा हुआ, हवा को वायु, गगन, आसमान। तो आसमान से बड़ा कौन है? तो बुद्ध ने कहा, संकल्प सबसे बड़ा है। जब हम कोई चीज़ का संकल्प लेंगे तो सब संभव है। और इसीलिए हमें यह 2 दिवसीय जो हमारे विचार का आदान प्रदान हुआ, इसमें हमें संकल्प भी रिपोर्टिंग में करना होगा, माननीय डीन साहब और जो भी संयोजक हैं कॉन्फ्रेंस के, कि संकल्प लीजिए छात्र छात्राएं, हम सभी, कि हमें सस्टेन डेवलपमेंट के बारे में हमें सोचना है, हमें उतना ही प्रयोग करना है जितना कि हमारी नीड है, और बाकी को आने वाली अपने पीढ़ी के लिए छोड़ देना है। और इसीलिए ये रॉबर्ट क्लास की 4 पंक्तियाँ मैं आपको देकर जा रहा हूँ कि सघन तरुअर कानन हमको सदा बुलाते हैं, किंतु किए जो वादे तुमने, अभी हमसे वादा कर रहे हैं ना, किंतु किए जो वादे तुमने याद सभी आ जाते हैं। अभी कहाँ विश्राम, तुम्हें ये मौन निमंत्रण चलना है, अभी तो तुमको कोसो तुमको चलना। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Dhanyavad, sir. Definitely we'll be looking for people, planet, and then we'll go for profit. It's a great privilege to welcome guest of honor, Dr. Sairam Reddy P. He's been working in the fields of agriculture and biotechnology industry. Skilled in molecular biology, molecular breeding, biotechnology research, and in the recent days, extensively working in the field of establishing commercially viable vertical farms suitable for urban dwellers. A continuous seeker of knowledge and highly interested in utilizing such knowledge for the benefit of society, I would like to welcome Dr. Sairam Reddy P. to address the gathering.
Honorable and distinguished guests of this event, dear organizers, faculty, and the participants, namaste to everybody. I see actually from the angle of a startup founder, the paradigm shift in India has already started long ago, in fact. In 2015, India had only 280 startup companies registered. You know the number now is 180,000 or more. These are only registered startup companies. India is third largest startup ecosystem. And there's also another thing we should see. Globally, India has the second highest skill set. That's why the entire world is looking at India. Okay. So this has started long ago. Now what we're supposed to actually do is there is a kind of a orientation shift we're supposed to bring in. SDGs indicate our responsibility. Any innovation should go around the SDGs. We should keep SDGs in the mind. They are not just policy matters, but they are also our social concerns. It's extremely important for us to keep that in mind. Now the other extremely important thing which is now going to, at least the hype going to the change the society is the intervention of AI. Yes, in fact, the lot of indications are showing that it is going to play a major role. Like, I have seen how the transition was from typewriter to a computer, for paper working clerk to a computer operating clerk. There used to be a huge protest, especially in the banking sector, and lots of clerks used to be there. The fear was that they might be losing jobs. If computer is adding profit to that bank, definitely, of course, they will move towards computers. So what has happened? So in place of 10 clerks, they only had 5 clerks, so operated with computers. As a result, they saved the savings of 5 people salaries. What happened over the time? These banks actually opened 5 more branches. So if you see the 5 people employed per branch instead of 10 people, now 5 into 5, the 25 employment created. Actually going to play a powerful role in turn is going to amplify the businesses. The jobs. AI is not taking away anybody's job. Those who use AI are probably going to take away jobs. So our mindset change is supposed to come of creativity. It is we now have to come out as ourselves, like we are thinking that AI is going to replace human mind. Human mind is not a routine mind. Human mind is a creative mind. Now you need to be more and more creative, innovative, using these AI tools, excel yourself. This is so important. I'm sure there will be many, the entrepreneur, Jill, the students, young lot, I'm sure several of them are going to be the entrepreneurs tomorrow. And there could be several of them that job aspirers. In both the angles, this is going to come and then, play a critical role. If you see in another statistics, I'll just conclude it here. About a week or 10 days ago, there was a big shake in the stock market globally. All these software service companies' shares fell down at least by 7%. It was a big shake because there's one company called Anthropic, which has a software LLM called, the Claude. They came out with 5 agents. They did not launch, for your information. They announced in Twitter that they have this. That's all. That's all they did. And all these software companies who are actually extending their services heavily are actually these agents are replacing. So the people are so concerned, so stock market fell down. If you see the statistics, India, the top 7 software service companies like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, the top 7 companies valued at $350 billion, employing little over 7 lakh people. There's one single software company, which is AI company, is Anthropic, is today valued $350 billion, employed only 18,000 people. Okay? So there is some reality in what is actually going to come. Doesn't mean that is going to take away jobs. It means that we should prepare ourselves as a job seekers or as entrepreneurs. Now I use it in my day-to-day research activity, in my creativity, in my innovation. So powerfully, which I later, in my olden days, I'll just conclude this. When I was doing my PhD, I used to travel several libraries. I did my PhD from Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore. We used to work on supercomputer those days, but still, I physically used to travel several libraries, spend 1 week to 10 days in that library, take xeroxes, make books, whatever we want, and then come back. If I want any of those publications from the abstracts, we had something called CDAC, go and give the request. They send a request to that particular country and get the publication and give it to us. Today, you don't need to do any of those things. You have a Google came and Google Scholar came, just punch in keywords and you get the entire thing. Now AI came. You don't need even to do all those things. It is reading publications, it is briefing for you, and it is summarizing for you and doing many things for you. Right? So don't try to see that as something, a monster coming, but see this as a companion, now most powerful collaborator you have, and that is going to change your life. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That was mesmerizing. At the outset, I seek guidance of a respected registrar. Sir is PhD in Persian from JNU, expert in Persian and Central Asia studies, expert in advanced translation.
My expertise has no relevance for your seminar, so do not read that. The only thing that I am registrar, that's why I have come here. Am I right? Okay. Dignitaries on dais. That is there, but my specialization in Iranian studies, Persian studies, Central Asia, those all are linked to literature and culture. And this is something paradigm shift in business economic system. So things are very different, sir, but we all are learning a lot by participating in such seminars organized in various schools. Last year also I recalled it's a very important seminar was, conference was organized here on related themes. So today is the valedictory, and I know that for 2 days a good number of scholars, participants, teachers, as Dr. Kamruddin presented in his brief report that around 80 offline presenters, 50 online presenters were participating for this conference. And participation is from not only from universities, institution, but most important that it's from industry also. The people who are having a greater role in the industry as far as the business and ecosystem is concerned, they are participating. This is very important. And in this context, the speech delivered by Dr. Sai Ram Reddy is something first-hand information that we can take it what is going on in the industry and the business ecosystem. I am happy that so many participants from various industries, universities, institutions, especially our young scholars, people from various states, and as our HOD Professor Azim pointed out that the good number of people are from outside the Telangana, outside the Hyderabad. This is very important. I welcome you all, that you all are participating and you have taken interest in this national conference. And our dear PG students also who are pursuing MBA, who are pursuing PhD, some known faces are also here. Some of our staff members are also here. They are part of the PhD programs. So on the dais, as you know that our Honorable Dean, School of Commerce and Management, Professor Razaullah Khan, has been very instrumental in shaping this national seminar. Professor M. Azim, HOD. And for today, we are lucky that we are having two very eminent scholars from the Department of Commerce and Management, Professor Jaiswal Sahib from Banaras Hindu University. He was here for some other purpose, but your Dean and your HOD is very smart. They just utilized this opportunity to invite them. And I am happy that with his and with Professor Roni Prasad, he is also from economics background, so it is very relevant for the business and management. So by utilizing the presence of these two chief guests or guest of honor, whatever you say, this valedictory session has become more relevant and more colorful. So I am thankful that both of them agreed to join for this valedictory session, but at a very heavy cost. You know what is the cost? As per the actual program, after our official meeting, both Jaiswal Sahib and Roni Prasad sir, since they have come from outside the Hyderabad, outside the Telangana, they had to visit Golconda Fort. And by this time they must have completed their visit to the beautiful fort. But इन्होंने आपके इस वैलिडिक्टी के लिए कुर्बान किया है. So this also shows their interest for your national conference. So I am thankful to them. Dr. Sai Ram Reddy ji has delivered a very good keynote address. Dr. Kamruddin, the convener of this conference, has really taken lot more pain in, setting everything for a successful seminar. I don't know what to say, but I must appreciate the initiative that has been taken by this school for organizing this 2-day national conference. I know people are in hurry. Some of you might be getting ready to travel this evening also, because some of you are participating from nearby districts and various universities. I would only say my experience that we have seen in the past 30 to 35 years how the economy is changing. We recall our days that when we were the student, something that liberalized economy was taking place. It was very much the talk of the town, very much in the newspaper, journals, or competitive magazines, that we are moving towards purely business-oriented economy. And more and more focus was given to trade and commerce, export and import, etc. These are the things we have seen. Then suddenly things started changing. Then one roof culture, the mall culture, this came, and this heavily, dominated our life. That small shops, small businessmen, they had a very tough time, and everything is available in one mall. And our kids, they were very used to mall jana hai, and this generation belongs to the mall culture. And then, purely it's this changed our life. This online business culture is again became a very powerful tool. And we have seen how Zomato or Tomato or various, business-oriented apps entered into our life. And without that, we found that we cannot, somehow we manage, but our kids and others, they cannot manage. And slowly and gradually, we have also become very much part and parcel of this app culture. And suddenly, Blinkit came. Blinkit is something really Blinkit. You just imagine and things are at your doorstep. Sometimes you are just placing the order and somebody will knock. You are surprised that somebody has come, but not your order has come. So how things are changing, this is very important to think. We are, of course, we were, people used to criticize that we are completely living in a consumerist culture, consumer world, etc., etc. There used to be criticism also. But having said and all that, these all things have dominated our life. Nobody can deny it. Sir was mentioning some 10 years back how the concept of a startups company came up. And these days, how many, good number of the companies has been set up, and this is really helping the young people to set up their business and all that. And now the AI, as everybody knows. We keep hearing so many deliberation on AIs, and especially in this 2-3 months, we have seen that a lot more conferences have been organized to deal with the AI, how AI is helping us, but the most important is that how we should utilize the AI for our betterment is very important. How we should train ourselves to take work from AI is very important, and this will really help us in having a better business ecosystem. And I do understand, when I was just looking at this objective of the conference, those things like paradigm shift, then role of artificial intelligence, impact of trade policies, sustainable development goals, and how to encourage innovations, entrepreneurship, and the most important, to foster interdisciplinary dialogue among academia, industry, policy makers, and professionals. So with this purpose, particularly the last one, this national conference was organized. And I do hope that this conference will really help all of us to learn something, and whatever experiences or whatever expertise our experts, our paper presenters, with the rich experience of some their research experience, some their industry experience, some their business experience, some their startups experience have shared with you, we will practice it, and we will try to utilize the role of the AI for the betterment of our society, for our country, for evolving and participating and contributing to a Viksit Bharat. And most important that we must not compromise as far as the sustainable development is concerned. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, we have to go with the latest examples with the human touch and the emotional touch. Now it is time to go for presentation of mementos as a gratitude and culture.
And felicitation.
Yeah, and felicitation of all the members and delegates from different industry universities. So, call. I would like to invite Registrar Professor S.K. Ahmed sir, to present a memento to our chief guest, G.C.R. Jaiswal sir, as a token of gratitude and culture. I would like to invite Professor Razaullah Khan sir to present a memento to our registrar. I would like to invite Professor Razaullah Khan sir to present a memento to our registrar, Professor S.K. Ahmed sir. Yes, please. Okay. I would like to invite Professor S.K. Ahmed sir to present a memento to Dr. Sairam Reddy sir.
उनको देना है रोशनी प्रसाद को.
रोहिणी प्रसाद हाँ दे. जी अजीम सर. I request Professor Muhammad Abdul Azim sir to present a memento to Sairam Reddy sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to call Dr. Sheikh Amruddin sir, convener of the conference, to propose vote of thanks. Sir.
Please. And बच्चों को साइलेंट. Okay, thank you very much for everybody. हाँ, गड़बड़ नहीं करना, थोड़ा देर साइलेंट. This is the Sankalpa that brings the two great people and eminent scholars to this occasion as the chief guest and the guest of honor, sir. This is Razaullah Khan sir made a Sankalpa, and we followed you, and we approached you, and you immediately accepted our 11th hour or 12th hour invitation and joined and enlightened here all our people. Thank you very much, Jaiswal Saab or Roshni Prasad Saab, for your speeches, paradigm shift in education, and the need of sustainability of the saving the nature. And you quoted the so many things from the what we say that spiritual antidotes from Indian philosophy. And I thank you. I'm thankful to Dr. Sairam Reddy, and he is a diversified personality and having the diversified knowledge. And here he gave the fact set of the data, facts of the data. You are aware of it. The present day's news is very intimidating to the people. Means AI आएगा जब जाएगा. This is the slogan. जो लोग AI की spelling में नहीं जानते हैं बात करते ही हैं. If experts speak, the people will everywhere else. And your words should have to feel the courage and the confidence and ability to conquer anything else. And it should not discourage, demotivate, and lead to be intimidating your confidence. And Mr. Sairam filled the confidence with his data and practical information about the AI and its opportunities, with a lot more examples what is happening in the stock markets too. And thank you very much, Dr. Sairam, for coming both for panel discussion and intimidating our people here. And finally, the Rajaullah sir has made this valedictory remarks, and out of that, I am grateful to Professor Ainul Hasan sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and who is the patron, who has given the permission to organize this conference. I am really, from the bottom of my heart, I am grateful to him for giving this opportunity to the Department of Management and Commerce to organize such a beautiful national conference. And when it is being introduced, our registrar sir, but he says that I am not relevant. But every information he has given relevant to the management conference, more than the management people, more than management people. Sir, yeah, that is what I am saying. More than management. You are practicing manager, sir. Management subject and discipline is not like a medical science. It is being practiced by everybody in day-to-day life, and you experience it, and your experiences with personal examples are shared, and better than how the management professionals. Thank you very much, sir. You came and is the another patron of this conference. And even in the really one thing I want to mention, because at the end, at the last date of the receiving of the abstracts and publications, we are in the hurry of the receiving the messages. But really, I am thankful to you, sir. When myself and Azim sir came to you, rushing to you, sir, we need the signature to go to for publications, and the message is waiting. Really, he's going to some meeting, and with a broad heart, immediately he put the signature and handed over the message. Thank you very much, sir. All these small things makes us a lot of motivation to us, I remember, and all these things. Thank you so much, Rajaullah Khan, sir, and your valedictory remarks, and the each and every encouragement from minute to minute, and he rushed like a very dynamic personality to bring the people. Today morning, because of him, and these three great personalities be the part of our valedictory conference. Really grateful to you, sir, and in minute details I happen to observe. Azim sir, thank you so much, and thanks is a very small word to you. It is from my bottom, because like a small kid, you are with me even midnight at 12 o'clock in organizing what we say that lunch to everything, and making the convenient and the comfort to me, and not only to me, the scholars and everybody. And I'm thankful to you, all the scholars and who are with the department and with me, and all my colleagues and the faculties, and the day and night, really they forget about themselves and deeply involved, and office staff also, and my dear MBA, MCOM and BCOM students, office people, media team, and press, and security staff, everybody, and they work with their heart, and it is reflecting this. All the participants from the different places, all the way, I'm so surprised 80 people came and really deeply, very seriously participated in making their presentations from various colleges, universities and the states, and everything. Sir, Roshni Sharma sir, this happened because of the sankalpa of all these people only. This function has been so successful. Thank you, one and all. If I forget to mention to anybody, it is not intentionally I forget. And thank you so much to everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
I request the audience to stand up for national anthem and request the media team to play the same.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे